Brahman's dream is called Maya. So in that dream, lot of the world appears, individual appears. Okay, now this the dream is not real from the absolute perspective, but it has a relative reality, Vyavaharika reality in the dream character, for the dream characters.
Right. So it is relative in the sense the family that you have, like that becomes relative. That's
No, what I'm saying is for the dream, from the absolute point of view, from the water point of view, there's no ocean or wave.
Yeah.
From wave point of view, there's a water and ocean.
Yeah.
So like that, a dream character. Let's say you have a dream, and the dream you went in a train, met so many people, went to so many places, right? So now, after waking, if you ask, are there people or the places? No. But when you are experiencing it, it is there.
Right.
So that's what is Maya. It is called anirvachaniyam, or you cannot explain it. When you are experiencing it, it is real. When you don't experience, when you come out of experience, it is not there. More like a mirage. When you are seeing water, it is there, real. But go near the water, there is no water. Mirage. So like that, is the world there? Appears to be there, real. But if you really go inquire, there is no world. There's only consciousness, Brahman. That Brahman consciousness also I can say is a word now. So when you go beyond the words, there is total silence. The silence is also a word to denote it.
Yeah, true. Guruji, the theory has become crystal clear, 100%. But that world still appears to touch me or touch. It appears.
Yes, of course, it appears.
Huh.
So this is more like a 3D movie.
Okay.
You go to a 3D movie, you put a goggle,
Uh-huh.
so the characters come alive.
Uh-huh.
Possibly that hero or villain will come and sit near your table chair also.
Uh-huh.
It appears to be real.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Huh? So it's a projection. So you remove the goggles, there's no projection. There's only light. Right?
Right.
It's a play of light and sound.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called 3D. Why is 3D?
Light, sound, and
Now 2D is screen, 3D is it appears to be projecting out. Right?
Uh-huh.
So that's a 3D movie. But what you are experiencing is a 7D movie.
Yeah.
Slightly more advanced version actually.
Right.
So 7D movies, here there are 5 sensations.
5 sensations.
Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, Shabda. The touch, the form, the smell, sound and taste. So these 5 sensations are there. Okay, time and space is there.
Time and space.
Kala and Desha.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Kala and Desha are product of memory.
Okay.
So 7 dimensions are there. You are experiencing 7D movie. 3D movie itself looks so real. 7D movie looks much more real. So in that 3D movie, you put a goggle and you watch the movie. Here in this 3D movie, you put a body and a gear, watch the movie. So it's so real, appears to be so real. Now with the 7D, it could be 14D actually. Physically you are seeing 7D movie and mentally you may be running another 7D movie also, mental mind concepts. So these are superimposed on each other. So you are doing a very, very realistic movie, but still it's a movie. Now where is this world which you speak of in your dream? What happened to the world in the dream?
Yeah, the moment I get up, it vanishes.
No, dream.
It's a history.
Now the world which you are seeing now, where it was in dream?
It was not there.
Some other world.
Some other world.
So this world went off. This world what you call as real, in the waking state, in the dream state another world is there. In deep sleep, nothing is there. So which of these is true? Waking state world is true, dream state world is true, or deep sleep world is true? Which one is true?
It appears between whichever state I am in, that appears to be true.
But then what you are trying to say, so you are actually in a waking state, you are denying your deep sleep experience. Deep sleep, there is no world. In waking state, you are seeing the world, and it says this world is real. But in deep sleep, you have experience of no world. Okay, you are conflicting your own experience of deep sleep.
True, true.
Huh? So how can you conflict your own experience of deep sleep in waking state?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
You are the only one who is having all the three experiences. Waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state.
Yeah.
Huh? How can you deny your deep sleep experience when in waking state? And in dream state, your world is different. So, a waking state person, how can you deny the dream world and say it's unreal? You are the only guy who has experienced the dream world also.
Yeah.
So, dream appears to be so real to you. Huh? Understand? Dream appears to be very real. Okay, now you have only three states: waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. In waking state, you are denying the experience of dream state and deep sleep state. Denying. Huh? So how can you do that? Your own experience, how can you deny? So how can you say world is real? Because when you in deep sleep, you said there is no world. So if you take waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, three states together, okay, then what will you say about the world? Is world there or not there? You have to take your integrated experience, no?
Yeah.
Overall experience.
Okay.
So overall experience point of view, what is the world is there or not there?
At this time when I'm waking, it appears to be.
No. I'm saying, finally, what is your conclusion? You cannot say, based on your one state, the world is real.
Right.
Hmm?
True. In deep sleep and dream state, it is not there.
So then what do you say about you? You only have to conclude now. So you said world is real. So then you tell me, taking all three states together, what did you say about the world?
None is real.
So world is not real? Or world is real?
It's in Maya and consciousness.
Hmm?
Play of Maya and consciousness.
No, that is Maya is a world. Don't bring Maya and all. So you only say, waking, dreaming, deep sleep, all the experience put together. Is the world real or unreal?
Unreal.
That's what is called mithya. But are you real? Are you there in all these states?
Yes, the consciousness, the one seeing it is there, yes.
Yeah.
That is why it can make out it is the waking, it is the deep sleep, or it is the
Huh.
dreaming state.
Right. So you are there. You are real. The world is unreal.
So the Guruji, the question was having a crystal clarity about the consciousness and the Maya and everything. Then why does the world touch me or appear?
Who is this me?
Again the me.
You tell me who is the me, I'll tell you why it touches.
Okay. Okay, suppose something wrong happens. So when I say it touches me, it touches my senses probably. it touches my, suppose there is a hurt feeling. Let's talk about feeling only. Something wrong has happened, somebody's got a hurt and it touches me, or my child is hurt. So this scenario is there, or this feeling, then the hurt, then the thought, and then the feeling. That's what I'm saying. But accordingly, there's nothing. There's no whatever it is. So why that what I'm talking is this thought, feeling, this, the G, the here I'm saying probably the senses which are feeling that this thing.
No, senses cannot be. Senses is only input, no?
Okay.
Finally, your individual consciousness is feeling it.
The individual consciousness is feeling whatever it is. That's a result of a situation. Okay. So why is it feeling like? If
Why?
it is,
Because it is not understood, it's unreal.
because it is not understood.
So in movie, you go on a tour, and when nowadays 4D, 5D movies are there. You have seen any 4D, 5D movie?
No, we have not seen.
See, in a 4D, 5D movie, you sit in a car, in a chair, and put a goggle.
You
So
will feel as if the car is gone.
You will be on a roller coaster. You feel as if you are falling in the, you're going in a roller coaster, going down.
You're right.
Nothing is happening. And suddenly roller coaster drops, you drop also. Suddenly you feel you are falling into a pit.
Yeah.
So all your senses are giving you inputs. You are believing, you are actually, this thing, experience of senses is giving you that feeling. But really nothing is happening.
Yeah. Now the thing is that when you fall, that time you really feel you're falling.
Yes, you are falling.
Right. So that time the senses are so strong that you're falling. You
Correct.
are falling. That time that looks real.
Correct.
Right. But that is not true.
That's not true.
But then you're falling. You are falling. So
Who is falling? That's not the problem.
the feeling that you're falling in the bed.
Obviously.
You're not falling, dear. You're sitting on the chair.
You're sitting on the chair.
But you're feeling तो है ना, वो pit में गिर रहे हो आप. That's what I'm saying. Why is that feeling? Why is that feeling?
Yeah, the feeling will be there. Senses will give the feeling. Ultimately, who has to know this?
So that is what I'm saying. I want to cut this.
Who is that I? Who is this I want to cut it?
Okay, I want to cut the feelings. Feelings.
How will you cut the feelings? You have to shut down your senses.
So if it is hurt, that means no. If you're falling, you're falling.
Yeah, who is it you falling?
You're falling. Okay.
Who is it you who is falling?
Okay, it would be the mind, the body, and the intellect complex.
But is it you? Is it you?
It is not
For timing.
Is it you? Huh? In your dream.
On the chair.
You are sitting in a chair?
No, I'm sitting on the chair.
See, in your
But then why
dream-
should it?
In your dream, you went on a...
You fall, you feel as if you're falling.
Yeah, you went to a mountain and you fell and broke your leg also.
And you feel the pain also.
You feel it also. But who is falling, who has fallen, who has feeling pain?
My foot.
What has happened to you?
Pain is
Nothing
there.
is happening to you.
Pain is there, no.
Ah.
Pain किसको देंगे?
So the question is, for the real eye, nothing has happened.
Huh.
For unreal eye, everything happens.
Understood.
You understood? What do? You have to pain? You tell me. You have to take a painkiller, anesthesia.
Yeah, that is true. But when you have, अगर बुखार होता है, if you have
Fever.
fever, your temperature rises. So there is like the body temperature rises over day, you might say. And if there is a pain, the body experiences pain.
Obviously, body experiences the pain. Obviously, what about you?
I attach myself to the body and I feel that I am going through a pain.
Which is not true.
question again is, that's why I'm saying the question is, I have understood.
You
It
understood.
is the body and understood as well. But I keep falling into that body consciousness. The
So you have to again go to self-consciousness.
Self-consciousness.
How do you go to self-consciousness?
Keep reminding myself.
That is mental. That's again mind reminding itself.
Then
So you drop the mind and go to self.
drop the mind and go to self. Okay, how?
That's the $1 million question. That's the biggest industry in the world. Salvation, mukti. How? You have to ask the question, who am I? Just ask the question, who am I? That's all, you are free. That's what Ramana Maharshi says. So I will tell you how. Huh?
So now Guruji is
Ah,
going to
no,
his case. Get ready with his armor.
अभी गर्दन कटने वाली है हमारी.
Ah. Sriram, get me some water. Ah, it's there. It's here. It's here. It's here.
Some water.
It's there. It's there.
Oh, we can do. देखिए जी, आपकी मशहूर
You turn, you sit here this side. That's so you can see that also.
कैरम बोर्ड बन के करना होगा बॉक्सेस को डिस्ट्रॉय, पार करने होंगे गैप्स बन के स्लिंग फ्लाई, और XLR 8 बन के करना होगा एलियंस का खात्मा। टाटा स्काई स्मार्ट गेम्स लाया है बेंटन ओमनियन आर्केड।
You have to see my face also.
Sorry.
It's not a movie all the time. मुझे भी देखना है आपको. So you sit here, that's so that you can see both.
Hello.
You sit here, that you can see both. So,